Welcome back, crypto lovers, to the Jomo Crypto Trading channel, where we talk all things crypto trading, and we love talking about shit coins as well. Well, not all of them are shit coins, actually. Some are really good coins, really good projects. And today we're going to look at Sand and what might Sand do in the near future, in the long-term future. Is it a good project to hodl? Is it a good project to trade? What is a good thing to do with Sand? Well, if you don't know what Sand is a gaming project. It's a gaming company. Well, their slogan is play together, create anything, and own virtual land. Let's build a whole new world together. Basically, what they're trying to do is put everything, on virtual kind of dimensions. They want to get you into the virtual, to the future of, on-chain gaming and so on. Basically, live within the computer. Well, you know how sci-fi is. Anyway, Sand is the token of the sandbox, and it made huge gains in the past. We can see the market cap, is 728 million, and we can see the fully diluted one is around 1 bill. So we have around 70%, let's say, of the supply. Around 68% of the supply is right now circulating, right? So that's pretty good. Let's take a look at Sand by itself and see what's occurred. This is the long-term chart of Sand. You can see way back over here, way back over here in August 20. Seems like a lifetime ago. Sand was around 0.04 cents, and then we had all this bull market and this huge few wicks, because remember, each candle is a wick, as you can see by the W above here. Each candle is 1 wick. Look at this. This was a beautiful time. Look how the price was living above these MAs. Remember, these lines are MA. The red one is 200-day moving average, and the yellow line is the 150. Will you see what the price does when it's above these MAs and the MAs are sloping up? Just beautiful. But right now we're in the present and we're looking for the future, and we're not looking at the past. So let's see where we're at right now. As we can see, we from $8. Well, by the way, we went all the way down from $8, $9 to all the way below, almost at these levels, right? So this over here, 0.4 again, is same as what happened over here, no, over here. So looking at this price, just amazing how crypto can just die altogether. Right now, we are 95.5% from the top. Wow, guys. And this is a good project. This is something good. This is not something that will go away easily. SANDBOX is a really good company. They have funding, they have money, and they're building the future, right? Anyway, look, right now we are below these MAs. As you can see, price action is well below. We are actually retesting these lows over here. Look, these over here, where we are below this low. This was a shakeout and we're retesting it. Will we go below it? If you don't know what happened this week, this shakeout is what happened in the Friday capitulation of all institutions in the United States. It was a Friday. It was after the SEC started coming after altcoins, and they wanted people out of altcoins. And guess what? Most institutions obliged and sold most of the position without caring about price. And this is what happened. This was a week on the daily. Even if we go to the daily, we can see it. Now I'm going to the daily. This will be the daily. As you can see, this was the week, and it happened almost on all altcoins. And then we had a bounce, and now we're just below it again. Let's go back for the weekly just 1 second and see how things look in the macro. Anyway, we're retesting it. Now, what happens usually is that you have a low, and then you have a shakeout low, and this usually is the bottom, all right? And from here, what you want to see is a recovery. You want to see something like this, because this will be a recovery. This will be a double bottom recovery with a shakeout, right? Usually when you have this happen, this is a double bottom shake out recovery, or reversal pattern. Now, why is it a shakeout? Because this low, the second low, is lower than the first low, meaning it's a shakeout of all people that are weak-handed, that they had stops below this low, which is the last local low. They had stops below it over here, and when it went below the price, they got triggered. All this selling happened. but people, usually whales or institutions that are waiting to buy cheap for the really long term because they have deep pockets, they buy it and then supposedly there is a recovery. But as we can see right now, all right, sand is not recovering as well. Maybe we'll paint a higher low, all right, maybe we'll just paint a higher low, and this will be kind of an inverse head and shoulder pattern-ish, you know, triple bottom, I don't know how to even call it, and then a recovery, you know, hopefully, because I love SANDBOX, and you know, SANDBOX is a cool company, really building a future. I really love sci-fi things since I was a child, you know, over almost 30 something years ago, 40 years ago. Yeah, I'm a geek. Anyways, we are trading or we are hodling. So let's talk about what we should do. Let's talk about the hodling perspective, right? If you want to hodl, right? Hodl is a skill, all right? And you need to understand where to do it. So if you are in the hypothesis that this might be, all right, a shakeout low, as I said, right, we had this low, this is a double bottom shakeout low, and now you are betting on a recovery. So this would be a good place to add to the position if you don't already have one. Why? Because we are betting on this low to hold, all right? Let's put it in red because red is stop losses. We're betting on this low of 0.35 to hold, and we are really close to it, right? If we go and zoom into this price action specifically, we're really close. So this means we are trading near the danger zone. If you buy right now over here for the long term and you have a stop just below this last low, 33 actually, you'll be at 7% risk, meaning if you do get stopped out, that will leave you a stop out at 7% more or less, right? 6 point something, 7%. Not too bad, right? Now, what I would do is that if this is indeed another, you know, iteration, we'll go back up and then back down maybe, and then make another high low, I will add over here and as well maintain the stop over here. Each time I will get here around this area, I would add another small back to the position until it really shows me that it wants to break out. Now, how do we know if sand is out of, you know, out for the clear? Well, we will know once, first of all, you know, the price will go above the MAs, all right? The MAs are probably going to do something like this, and hopefully someday like this. The 150 is something like this, and hopefully one day will cross above the 200, all right, and something like this, and the price action will be way above it, and we will cross as well this kind of local high. Let's just put it in blue because this will be a good thing. Blue is always good, and we can put it all in this box over here and say this would be a range, all right, of stage one neglect. If you don't know what is stage one neglect, you can join our community, of course, and understand what I teach for our community. Stage one neglect is a term coined by Stan Weinstein. You can read his book as well, How to Profit in Bull Bear Markets. He talks about stage analysis. And stage analysis, you have 4 stages. I won't get into it right now, but stage 1 is the neglect phase. It's where people or investors, traders, they don't look too much on a coin. It's neglected, all right? And that is a place where, one, if you're an astute investor, you start investing, all right? Because maybe you know something about projects, maybe you like it, and so on and so forth. Or you have too much money and you need to buy slowly, all right, in the neglect phase. And then once we break out of this neglect phase, boom, and then continue and whatever, that will probably take us into a new stage 2, which is the bull market. It's the stage 2 accumulation phase, okay? Now, if stage 1 is where we want to, if you're a hodler, for the long term, maybe you don't have time to trade, maybe you know something about sand that nobody knows and you want to accumulate in, maybe you really believe in sand, all right, that's on you. You need to know that. It's do your own research type of thing. Then you need to buy as close to the danger point above the 0.33 cents actually, right? This is where you want to accumulate, and each time it will get close to it, add to your position. However, if you are a trader, you do not want to hodl, all right? You do not want to hodl. What you want to do is you want to trade, all right? And as a trader, we need to think like traders, and traders, they do not like to waste time. All this, all right, all this box is a time-spending, time-consuming endeavor, because you lose time. On stage 1 neglect, you lose time because it can go forever. It can go for years on end, right? But traders, we don't have time. We want to make money now, all right? So for traders, what I would recommend is to wait for a new bull market to start. Now, a new bull market doesn't mean it needs to be after halving. It doesn't mean we need to go to a new raging bull. Everything is pumping, whatever. No, it means that the 150 MA needs to be above the 200 MA. Price action needs to be above both of them, and price action should be above actually the 50 MA as well, and probably above this box that I illustrated over here. This is from the mindset and perspective as a trader. You don't want to lose time. Now, the beauty of being a trader is, again, you don't lose time. You take trades as they go, right? And that's what you want to do. You want to compound and have turnover of your trades. You don't want to be in all your positions in stage one neglect. You can have two buckets, one in a very long-term perspective. That would be your hodling. That would be your investing, maybe 10% of the capital, maybe 20, maybe 30% of the capital, maybe 50%. It's up to you. You will decide. And the other bucket will be your trading bucket, because you want to make money today. You want to be consistently profitable each month. Now, for example, us in our community, you can join our community. You can link on the link in the description, go to our community and see that we do trades each and every month, almost weekly, and we make profits monthly, right? Now, the beauty of it that I don't only talk the talk, I walk the walk. For instance, this is a trade AKT that we had just a couple of days ago on the 9th of August, right? This was a beautiful, amazing trade. We took it above the 0.8, so the 80 cents level, right? And from there, it skyrocketed, okay? This as well, this is from, you can see here, Jomo, this is Super Performer. This is me, 9th of August. I'm not BSing you. This is for real. And you know what happened to it right now? Well, I will show you what happened to it right now. What happened to it is it just exploded. It went balloonies, made almost 80% gain in just a couple of days. As you can see by this, we're going to put the 80 cents was this breakout. All right, let's put it. And no, this is the entry. All right, I'm illustrating it to you. And this was the percentage, 80% gain in just 3 days. Let's go to the daily because we are on the weekly. 1, 2, and 3, and those are the 3 blue bars. And you can see this happens again and again in crypto. So don't lose your time on the stage one neglect. Make money consistently while having a bucket for your hodling. You don't want to lose all your time. You want to make money now because crypto allows it to happen, right? And if crypto allows something to happen, why waiting? Now, I'm not saying you need to do only trading if you don't like it, if you don't have time, right? Join the community. Link in the description, and I will do the heavy lifting for you. Yes, we talk about some hodling, but while you choose what you want to hodl because you know something, you like something, you can count on me to make sure that I work tirelessly for us to get trading signals. And from those trading signals, we take trades, executions, when to enter the trade, when to take profits, when to exit if we have a small loss, and to make profits significantly. Now, guys, I hope you liked what I did over here. And if you like it, please choose a like and subscribe. It gives me a dopamine rush, so why not give me some love, all right? If you liked what I said as well, please leave a comment in the section below. Tell me why you like SAND, and if you want to hodl it, if it's a good idea to hodl it. And if you hate it, please leave me a comment in the section below. Tell me why you hated it. Maybe you don't like my accent, maybe you don't like my thought process. But please, if you are into crypto, all right? If you are into crypto and you want to make money consistently, click on the link in the description and go to our community. For less than $20 a month, you will get access to all our trades. You will make in one trade more money, all right? More money in one trade if you trade correctly. Why? With our signals, for a 1 full year of subscription. So don't miss out. Don't be lazy, all right? This is time to make sure that you make money now. Prepare for the next bull market to make huge, huge, huge gains. Thank you very much, everybody. Remember, stay tight and no edge, no trade. Cheers.